So we're on a little ride to test the bike out today. For those that saw my last video then, coming back down from the Lake District on the M6, my FI light came on. So when I got back home, I put it into dealer mode, got the code C28. C28, which is STVA, which is the secondary throttle valve actuator. It's a little unit that sits on the side of your throttle bodies. It's this little baby just here. So it's just on the right hand side of the engine, say attached to the throttle bodies. I've looked for a new part on like eBay, etc. and they're wanting around £200 second hand. If you go to the dealer, they'll sell you the part, but along with the throttle body, so you're talking a few more extra £100 on top of that. Yeah, look at there, fella, aren't you? So I've been on the forums, the Gixxer forums, and on this model it's a common fault. Also on Mitsubishi cars as well, same part, made in Japan. And they're like rocking horse. Beep. There is a couple of links onto YouTube of a possible fix, and a lot of people have done it and says it works. So part's broke anyway, so what harm can it do by having a go? That's what I thought. There's a couple of links onto YouTube how to do the fix, and there's some very good videos. So after searching YouTube on these links, found a very good video, step by step instructions how to do it. Basically, lift your tank up, a couple of screws take the part off, then there's 5 or 6 rivets you need to drill out, which is very easy. The unit just comes apart then, it's just clipped together. Inside's a little motor with a circuit board coming out. And what it is, you've got 4 prongs coming out of this motor onto the circuit board, and the solder over time, when the next engine gets hot, cools down, gets hot, so it breaks down and comes loose. It comes away from the circuit board, so you lose your connection. That's all it is. So say you take it apart, pull the little motor out with the circuit board, remove the old solder, resolder, and then instead of riveting back together, bolt it back together. Which is a good idea, because if it's a common fault, it could happen again. It could happen again. If the solder's not tucked properly, it's just easier to undo instead of re-riveting and have to do it all out again. So I tried that, put it back together. Very simple. If someone like me can do it, it's got to be simple. I'm not mechanically minded. So as I say, put it back on. Turn the ignition on. No FI light. No warning light. Did the dealer mode. Capable of 00, which means no faults. Result. As you can see, no FI light. So, to say the least, I'm one happy boy. Learnt something new, saved myself a few £100, and the bike's back on the road. I've also changed the coolant as well. It hasn't been done for a few years, so why not treat her? So I dropped all the old coolant out and put new in. So it's another test. Make sure I've got no leaks. Get the bike up to temperature. To be honest, that was more fiddly than doing the bloody repair on the STVA. So she's back up and running and doing mighty fine. You beauty. Well, the bike's staying cool. I always worry when I do something to the bike, you know, like your coolant or your oil change. You're always constantly in your mind thinking, have I tightened that up? Have I put that in right? Have I done this? Always looking around for leaks, etc. Well, the temperature's nice and low, to be honest. It's doing its job. Into Matlock. I've been in for ages. I've only been twice this year. Once was for the Save Matlock Bath ride, because I was going to charge for parking. There's not many here. So that weekend this place was rammed. I'll keep backside of one, won't it? So the videos I do, use the Ghost S on top of the helmet, and sometimes I have the GoPro attached to the mirror or the crash bump or facing backwards. It's all done by the Ghost S, mainly facing forward. 1080p and 50 frames per second. But the last video I put up, the one coming back from the lakes, I always render them in 720 for going on YouTube. So I used to watch them on my phone or a tablet or my computer. So I said I rendered it in 720, uploaded it. And I went on at 360, the picture quality was rubbish. So I had to delete it and do it again. 720. And then I put it onto memory stick, put it on the telly, and it was woeful. I thought the picture quality was woeful. So record in 1080, why don't I render it in 1080? One's for time, but it does affect your pitch quality. So this one, I've changed it to 1080p from 60 frames per second, and I'm going to render it in 1080p. And we'll see if there's any difference. I feel like you're being cheated on the quality. Yeah, I was not very happy. So I put on the big telly and it's rubbish. So apologies for the last videos I've been putting on with it's only been 720. From future it'll be 1080. It'll take longer to upload, but it's going to be worth it. So like I say, we'll see what this one looks like. Ogston Res. So my time is right. I should just get back before the girls do from school. That's when the fun stops. Not because the girls are home, it's making tea and doing all that sort of crap. Oh god. That stinks! Oh, you're dropping shite everywhere. I know he's got a job to do, but surely it shouldn't be right chucking it all over the road. Should get back home before that breaks. Yeah, Courtney, is the car for you there, look, your perfect colour. One for our coat. So thanks for watching again, guys. I hope the video quality is a bit better on this one.